Whoa, it's a beautiful day to make these reactions, dog. Now listen, man. I know a lot of y'all boys be high. Y'all know what else is high? The amount of women who refuse to accept accountability. Like it before you light it.
Hey girl, so today I got exposed on Facebook. I'm with my cousin. And I'm about to pull a Chicago hottie. We in the mall right now. About to get some t-shirts and I'm gonna put my pussy on a shirt. Let me separate.
You can't post it yet.
What?
I'm posting. Hey, my size turned for real.
Y'all can fuck with Lee Man.
Hello, hello. Get your one.
Yes,
Yes.
what's up?
Stop by the outfit to pull.
Yeah, I'll put shit like that.
Like, why you got her, like, tripping?
Cause I'm that big.
Put it on this nigga that he up, but he ain't. On this bitch.
See, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. That's some funny shit. And she took it in stride. But man, let's call a spade, bro. A woman who's a virgin, and let's just say for whatever reason somebody gamed her up, pieced her, and was like, man, send me a picture of that shit. And then he exposed it. She not going to the store and put it on the shirt and walk around the world and show everybody. She got too much. She ain't got enough experience to feel comfortable with that. So I'm saying all that to say this. Man, I already know that 304 spirit is strong in this one.
That nigga's talking about 100 men versus one gorilla. Man versus dog. Can we get 100 women versus accountability? Holy shit! That is one of the battles of all fucking battles. Shit!
Say, dog, he ain't lying. That'll be an anticipated fight right there. That's like Goku versus Vegeta or Goku versus Frieza. If you're a Dragon Ball Z head, dog, that's like Rumble in the jungle, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And to the man that said, forget 100 men versus a gorilla, let's do 100 women versus accountability. That took me out of here, y'all. That took me to another stratosphere. Because what do you mean 100 women versus accountability? Ladies, I hate to say it. The girls don't like taking accountability. And, you know, to unseasoned ears, accountability can sound like you're being blamed. But how I view it is accountability is just the ability to take into consideration the way that you contributed to the outcome. That's all you got to do. We didn't say you got to take all the blame. We just said take into consideration what you may have done that contributed to the outcome, to the experience. That tickled me. 100 women versus accountability is hilarious. And one thing about me, I'm gonna chuckle. I'm a cackle. If it's funny, I'm a chuckle and cackle because that's just me. But that was funny.
I gotta be honest with y'all. Even the most sweetest woman, even the best ones, bro, I'm telling you, I don't care. Accountability is kryptonite, dog. I'm serious. Accountability, they dodge that like the plague, man. Real talk, man. They must got an immunization against accountability, dog. They're not susceptible to it, bro.
What did you do?
Why you guys laughing?
What did you do?
I don't know what I did.
You broke the bomb. Look, you got.
Well, next time you put gas. Why you have me doing it? You're the man. You should be doing it.
You're the stubborn one, hard-headed.
Man, what kind of man are you?
I told you I was gonna do it later.
What kind of man are you? You should have been doing that. Not
I
me.
told you I was gonna do it later.
Now look what happened.
That's your fault. Don't blame me for that.
I blame you.
Hey, dog, listen. Classical response would have been some shit like, well, it's your fault. Because if you would have pumped the gas like a real man poster, this would have never happened in the first place. Tell me, y'all. Come on now. That's a perfect example of what a woman would say in a situation like that.
Unpopular opinion. A lot of women weaponize emotions to negate accountability. Accountability seems like such a big word to so many women already. They don't like to hear it. They definitely don't want to take that shit. So instead of taking accountability, what they'll do is they'll guilt trip you, use silent treatment, emotional outbursts, blaming, and avoidance, all to get you to do whatever they need you to do in those moments. And at that time, it's probably forget that they need to be taking accountability for something. And so inside of these these relationships is actually emotional manipulation. And what it does is it creates trust issues, communication breakdowns inside of it with your man. Now, he don't want to have these deep conversations with you because he knows that this is what he's going to have to deal with.
Hey, bro, to any man that's ever been in a situation like that, this should be triggering to you, dog. I know you going through it, bro. You probably having flashbacks of that moment when you wanted to oh, cause dog, I swear that's like I think they come out the womb knowing how to do that shit, bro. No lie.
Holy shit. No, this is literally the new driver.
He's freaking out right now.
He has to be dead.
Yeah.
Should I move my car?
Yeah.
Fuck! Are you okay?
Why was the little girl driving, dog? Hey, guess what? Her mama gonna tell her daddy, well, if you would have been off of work and babysitting her like you were supposed to, like a real man, this would have never happened, man. Come on, dog. Y'all gotta chill, bro. She look like Matilda.
A lot of women lack accountability. There's a lot of women who you will sit down and ask her, like, hey, like in your last relationship, like what role did you play in it going wrong?
Right.
And she'll look you dead in the eyes and say nothing. I did what I was supposed to do. He cheated.
Yeah.
Or I did what I was supposed to do. He neglected me.
Yeah. That right there, what you said, a lot of women lack accountability. No. And I can say a lot of men lack accountability. How about we address the men lacking your emotional state?
I think what you're doing is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Because again, I never said that men don't lack accountability. When you said it, I nodded. Yep, you're right. A lot of men do. But just the mere mention of a woman having something to work on made you feel away. You tell a woman that she needs to work on something, or you tell a woman that she's doing something wrong, automatically go into defense. Yeah, they may be wrong too, and we'll get to that. But right now, we on you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't spin it back in my moment of telling you what you need to work on. And a lot of women do that.
I'm telling you, bro, that was the perfect example. It couldn't have played out better, man. But men need to work on it too. See, we wasn't talking about the men. I'm telling you, bro, they gonna always point the finger back at the man.
If a man brings nothing to the table but great sex and attractiveness, what does that make him?
Scrub.
And if a woman brings nothing to the table but great sex and great looks, is she the same scrub?
Well, it all depends.
If a man takes somebody's life, what does that make him?
A murderer.
If a woman takes somebody's life, what does that make him? Her.
A murderer.
Let's go a little bit deeper, right? If a man is 500 pounds, what is he?
Obese.
No, I'm not asking you.
Okay.
We're talking here. If a man is 500 pounds, what is he?
He's overweight.
And if a woman is 500 pounds, what is he?
She's overweight.
If a woman eats a vagina, what is she?
Disgusting. That makes her a dyke.
And if a man sucks a penis, what is he?
He's gay, homo.
And is the woman the same thing?
Yeah.
So let's go back to the top, because we got to do this. I got to walk y'all through this, right? So if a man offers nothing but great sex and attractiveness, he's a what again?
He's a scrub.
And if a woman offers the exact same thing, then what is she?
She's trying to figure it out, see.
Wow.
Dog, I'm telling you, sometimes you could look at a woman and just tell she don't listen, she don't shut up. That's that type of woman right there. Everything about her says that, and then she still fell trapped to her own devices, bro. This dude walked up, he took her by the hand, man, and dog, the man who dating her don't stand a chance, man.
Yeah, and the craziest part about it that I see is that people push away people that they actually need. You push away somebody that challenged you to be a better person when you really need to be a better person, because all you do is cry about the fucked up things that you actually did to yourself and project and make it seem like it's something that happened to you, like playing a victim. That's all you do. So really, you need that person that's going to tell you in the middle of that crying and complaining and playing a victim, that no, you really was wrong in that situation, and maybe you really need to go fix that, or maybe you need to go apologize instead of hearing the people that just sit there, listen, and go talk about you behind your back. Y'all push the good people away. That's because you can't handle them. You can't maintain them. You're not right within yourself. So you push them away. Either way it goes, though, as a good person, don't expect nobody that's a good person to fight to be in your life. Why would they do that? For what? They already a good person. They already blessed. They gonna wake up and breathe whether you care about them or not, whether you love them, whether you show them love or not. Even if you hurt them, they gonna heal. There is no winning this battle, trust me. There's no winning.
Hey, bro, and I'm okay with being pushed away too. Because if I'm telling you the truth and you don't want to hear it, and now you don't want to be friends or acquaintances no more, I'm better off anyway. Because, dog, I'm not finna be no yes man, bro. If you tell me some shit and I don't think it's right, that's just what it is. Hey, man, say son, you think I'm a deadbeat son? Yes, nigga. You ain't seen your kids in a whole month of Sundays, dog. Come on, bro. Yes, you're a deadbeat, bro. Oh, that make you mad?
The thing with men is they don't want to beat the same topic into the ground.
Yes.
Like when you bring up the topic that you've already talked about 3 times, they'll be like, yeah, you talked
They have
about
no
it.
change of opinion. They have no other outlook or perception of it.
Like we can talk about the same thing and be like, well, you know what's interesting actually, and bring it up again in a new way.
Yeah.
And you can we literally never run out of things to talk about, where a guy would be like, okay, yeah,
I've heard enough.
we've talked about that before. Like, yeah, I know. And you're like,
and that's the best thing about women.
Yeah, it is.
Men don't do that.
No.
And they're honestly their quality of life is worse, I think.
I agree. I agree completely.
Yeah, bro. What she just talked about sounds absolutely horrible. Could you imagine your girl telling you the same shit just in another way every day, dog? Don't nobody want to hear that shit.
I'm with my boyfriend, baby.
Boy, who you thought you was? Paul Walker? In the one with Tyrese and Ludacris, the first one, when they went to Miami. He was doing that driving stare shit, nigga. That ain't gonna work. That's your fault, though, bro. Can't blame that on her.
A girl's having a baby, right?
Yeah.
She deliberately lies about who the father is. Should she go to jail?
Should she go to jail?
For lying?
Hell no. But
Hell yeah.
he should have compensation and be paid and did some shit to take care of the motherfucking baby.
Is she tripping? Yeah, nonsense.
Hell. What the fuck she going to jail for?
She fucking lied.
Okay, maybe she didn't know.
No, I just said she deliberately lied about who the father is.
Should she go to jail?
Yeah.
No. The fuck? Jail ain't for everybody.
She scammed the nigga.
She didn't really, cause nigga, you still fucked at the end of the day.
Say, bro, the one thing I will say about the sisterhood, they strong though. They gonna ride for each other no matter how down bad, bro. Cause the dude definitely said if she deliberately lied, bro. No, she don't deserve to go to jail. Man, listen, she deserves something. I ain't saying she should be locked up for life, but she needs some jail time, goddammit. However long he was handcuffed to the responsibility of taking care of that kid, to the point he found out it wasn't his, that's how much jail time she should do. Straight up.
Y'all, why the fuck I got a letter in the mail today from Pepco saying it was turning my lights off if I don't pay $1,346. My son's birthday is next week. We about to be sitting in the fucking dark. I asked my baby daddy what he got on it. He said he was broke. So I started calling up his family, and why they sent me 2 voicemail, y'all. And this is why I go so hard on my content, because I got 4 kids. And if you new here, what's up? It's your girl, Mavry J. Hey, ow. And I got 4 kids and a baby daddy who listens sometimes. And yes, I lay down to make these kids, but it take a village to raise these kids. And y'all, my daughter love when I put her Pampers in the refrigerator. So if you got small kids, put them in the refrigerator and watch how they fall asleep. I just put you on to some game. Y'all, then to top it all off, I did not get the house I want. They said I had bad credit, and I'm confused because how do I have bad credit? I don't have any credit. They said they did a background check on me that came back good, but my credit was so low that they couldn't give me the house. They said it was in the low 100s, and I'm just so confused. Like, what? Y'all, I'm so mad.
Man, somebody need to call CPS, man. Get them kids up out of there, bro. They living in some damn bad, they living in some harsh environment in there, dog. I swear, bro. Bugs everywhere, probably got bed bugs tearing their skin up, man. CPS, dog. If the baby daddy worth a damn, he can get his kids, man.
So when are Black women gonna hold ourselves accountable for the disgustingness that is coming out of the neighborhood, the disgustingness that we're raising. These children have no respect, they have no morals, no values, and quite frankly, the women don't either. You know, they don't respect the men that they're having these children with, and then they're having children by the same men. So, meaning they have a baby with a man that has 2 baby moms already. It's disgusting behavior, and they're not able to properly watch their children because they're so focused and on all these external things. They're focused on this celebrity culture, and they're focused on getting a Louis bag and going outside and party, but they're not focusing on making sure that their children can read. So Black women definitely need to take some accountability with what's going on in the Black community. And I understand that Black men are not in the homes either, but Black women won't allow them to be. Black women are not agreeable. Black women don't like to listen. Black women are masculine. These are the problems that we're having in our community, and Black women must take accountability. I'm sorry.
Nah, real talk. If you are a woman with 0 kids and you come across a man that got 3, 4, 5 kids, all by different women, for you to lay down and get pregnant by him is deplorable. Because what are you doing? And your problem. You're creating more problems in the community because, dog, that shows you don't make good decisions. And most likely you probably ain't even fit to be no damn mother because you thought that was a great man to have a baby with. That's adorable.
Bro, are y'all crazy about this gorilla thing?
So I will say this.
100 men.
So I will say this, Chan.
And 1 gorilla.
My problem in looking at it was this. I was picturing every gorilla as King Kong.
They're not
and they're actually not that. As I've seen more gorillas online, I have realized, though they are big, they are not that big.
That big. What they good? 350?
400.
450.
Hey, like 8-foot wingspan too. No, here's the thing. Some of y'all gonna die.
I'm running up first.
So you done.
I'm running up first. Listen, y'all, listen. I done worked this out in my mind because I've had this conversation with people because they know I wrestle alligators and all the stuff, the hogs and all the outdoor stuff I do. I worked this out. When I wrestle alligators, I have my buddy Brian Crum, who we catch alligators together. I grab the head, you throw a towel over his face, and they can't see. You slowly close their mouth. And Brian knows when I jump on the head, he got to jump and get the legs off the ground. If he doesn't get on that back leg, I'm going to die. And we've done it a number of times. So the first person, I got me and Brian Crum. Now I have to get 98 other grown-ass men. James Harrison is one of them. James, I'm calling you. I'm calling Jokic. I'm calling his 2 brothers. I'm calling Trent Williams. I'm gonna get some dogs out there on this gorilla. The gorilla might just fall over and have a heart attack when he sees my crew walking up. It's 100 monsters out there? Y'all look crazy, and y'all aren't invited because on the text thread, y'all was acting like bitches. You know y'all my boys, but on the text thread, y'all was acting like I ain't running up on no gorilla. Well, you're not on my list, and you're not on my list. I'm about to get me 99 monsters. That gorilla might have a heart attack when he sees us walk around the corner.
RC, bitch one. That's me. I'm not going out there.
I'm not fighting.
You have fun because you're not thinking clearly. You're talking about jumping a gorilla and an alligator. You're gonna jump on the gorilla back, throw the towel on his face and do all that duct taping. That ain't happening.
No, Fred.
That's not happening.
I don't have guys like you.
And you can't have the weapon.
When I run straight up on him and he grabs me, now Brian Crum's on his neck.
Well,
now Tremaine McCullum's on his left arm. Jermaine McCullum's on his right arm. I'm bringing dogs out there. James Harrison, I might send him out first. It might be an equal fight. Y'all are crazy. Listen, 100 human beings on one animal, we win.
What we gonna need is some Crowder powder to sprinkle on James Crumbs. Whatever's the left, you guys are gonna be leftovers.
Listen,
y'all gonna be filleted, man. That gorilla not messing around,
one
bro.
dude is gonna wrap jeans around his arm, and then you jam it in his mouth, choke him, pull out his stomach.
RC, jeans? That means somebody fight naked.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Ass out.
I fight naked.
All right, now y'all getting beside y'allself, bro. Y'all emailing me clips about men losing to the one gorilla. That is not happening, especially not in the scenario he just described. We talking about monsters, man. You see what I'm saying? And if they actually strategize, man, they gonna get that gorilla up out of there. And y'all have to understand this too, man. Human beings have been taking down much larger animals for thousands of years, bro. Definitely. You talking about woolly mammoths? You talking about bison? You talking about animals? Dog, a gorilla weigh let's say the biggest gorilla weighs 600 pounds, dog. 3 of the niggas he just named weigh that much. And then y'all know what else is crazy? Y'all ain't never seen 2 gorillas fall in that mix, that blend, for longer than 3 seconds, man. It be a quick little doom, 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 and it's over. They got no endurance. They have no stamina. Boy, we gonna dog walk that gorilla, bro. Y'all gotta check. See, the problem is y'all scary and y'all don't believe in yourself, man. Y'all ain't had no daddy to tell you take your ass back around that corner and fight that boy. Y'all ain't had that, man. Y'all niggas scary.